Okay, so heading into the garden, I'm going to show you guys some of the things we have growing here. Our peppers are really starting to come in and look good. It looks like we have 3 there. And this little one is like the little pepper that could. Look at him. He's so tiny. And I'm out here today because I'm going to pick some of our eggplants. Look at how pretty and big this guy is. He's huge. And I have another one here. And then another one here. So I'm going to go inside and I'm going to show you how I'm going to cook these up really yummy, and it's super easy. I'm also going to take a little bit of time today because I need it for the eggplant. Our tomatoes finally are reviving themselves, which is good. One of them died, but I'll show you inside how we're kind of reviving him with using another tomato plant. It's pretty cool. It looks like we have one little tomato starting to come in, which is pretty good considering that we super failed on the tomato growing. Okay, so this is what I want to show you guys. We just took a little offshoot of the tomato plant, and you just put it in a glass of water, and the roots will actually start growing out of the stalk. So once this gets a little bit bigger and the roots get a little bit longer, you can actually replant this and it will grow. It's like the crazy regenerating plant. Tomato plants are awesome like that. So I'm going to show you guys how to make a really, really yummy low-fat eggplant dish. So you're going to want to take your eggplant and just cut it in half. Bear with me as I try to film myself here. And then you're going to just take your knife and put little, I don't know, like carve a grid almost into the eggplant just to kind of open it up, because these are very, very watery and you have to drain some of the water out. So it's going to kind of look like that, a little grid. And then you're just going to take a little bit of salt, and I just put it into my hand like this, and then just like sprinkle it over the top of the eggplant, and I kind of like to open it up a little bit, like pull it apart some and like work it into the little slits that I made. And this is going to draw the water out of the eggplant, and then after like 30 minutes or so, I'll show you how much water actually comes out of it. So this is basically after like 25 minutes or so of the eggplant just sitting, and look, it just, all the water just like squeezes out of it. So I'm just going to take some olive oil and drizzle it over the top, and then I just rub it in with my finger. And then I just have some sprigs of thyme from the garden. I'm just going to place one of them like over the front like this, and then put it like face down on the parchment paper. And I'm going to bake it at 400 degrees for about an hour. So here's what they look like when they come out of the oven. And you know they're done because if you lightly press on it with a fork, it's kind of squishy a little bit, like it could almost cave in. So that's how you know these guys are done. So I'm going to show you how to dress these and serve them. So here's what they look like when they're done, and it's probably better to use a fresh lemon, but I don't have that, so I'm just going to use a little bit of artificial lemon juice, just like a few little drizzles over the top, and that just really brings out the flavor of the eggplants. And these guys are ready to eat.